Hi there! Thank you so much for joining me today. Sims 4 video, continuing my Frog Fanatic Scenario. This is part 4. You'll notice some changes. And I have a bit of bad news. I'm sure it's not bad news to a lot of people, but I screwed this up. In the last video, I had to get up my handiness skill in order to visit the other worlds, secret worlds. And while I was doing that, I changed her aspiration to curator, hoping that might help her find better frogs in other worlds, right? Well, one of them was to breed frogs. And this took a long time. This was a whole season, all of winter took me to get up my handiness skill because nothing breaks in her house. She has bottom line cheap junk. But the toilet the toilet only broke because the elves were there. So it was too late before I realized, oh my gosh, she could also upgrade things. So I got the pumpkin carving station and the woodworking table, and we went to town, as you can plainly tell. The pumpkin carving table was a joke. It only let me carve one pumpkin type, no matter how high her handiness got. Every other time she failed, and that's 25, 35 simoleons a go. And we don't have a job anymore. As you can tell, we're low on funds. So I got the woodworking table, and that helped. And then, as I mentioned, I realized, let's start upgrading stuff, and that really helped. But in the meantime, I was very bored, so I thought, well, let's breed some frogs. And naturally, the two that I decided to breed made the last rare that I needed. I had no idea that was going to happen because I'm sure it was quite random. I took two like stripies or two dirts, and I just put them in my inventory and bred them, and boom, I had the last rare frog. So I apologize for that. That's how it happened. I hope you didn't notice that about Caleb. I told you I got bored. I am sorry if you saw that. Yes, my character's been naughty while you were gone. I was bored, and they kept coming over. And I'm like, you know what? Her fun is so low. Her social is so low. Hop in that shower and do your thing. It's gross. It is so gross to me. I'm never using my character as a sim anymore because even though it's all fake, I know it's all fake. It's uncomfortable. Plus the fact that she's an adult. And the two guys that are after her are young adults, which might, in the real world, be a good thing to some women. It's not to me. I'm sorry. No. No. I'm a little asexual about things like that. Just please. I don't care what you do and who you do it with, or even where you do it and how you do it. I don't care. All I care about is that you keep it to yourself. Please don't share your information, your personal, private, behind closed doors information with me, because I will just walk away in an absolute stupor. And then it'll take me 2 hours to go, what did I just sit through? Why did this have to happen to me? Who hates me that much that they're going to force this on me? What have I done? What have I done that is so horrific? Let it go. We don't talk about sex. We made it to this place, which I didn't need the handiness skill for, but that's okay because we have to get to the one in Oasis Springs. Did you know? I was going to show you guys, but then I thought, well, maybe that's a big cheat. So I didn't want to go too far with it, but did you know you can build in this world? You can put a house on this, in this world. On this world? In this world. If you do the cast free build or free build cheat, I never knew that. I never knew that until I was watching a video the other day, and they were talking about what they liked and didn't like, of course, about The Sims 4. I never knew that. I always come here just to take pictures and paint and catch hopefully interesting. I used to come here all the time hoping to get the rainbow fish. Then I found out I didn't have to go through all that trouble because it's in the Oasis Desert at a secret pond. And then later in the game, as the years went by, I watched them jumping out of that storm drain behind Bargain Bend. So who knows anymore how this game works? Are they dumbing it down, or are they just making it easier and easier and easier? Oh, why is her bladder going berserk? She was fine when she left the house. And then the minute she came here, I don't know what happened. How did... I don't know. So sorry about that. We had to leave. But I think she caught a frog. Yep. She caught one we needed. We just needed 3 more commons, which is weird. Whatever. Yeah, we caught that one. And then we had some dupes of what I already had. And I caught an extra rare. So yeah, it is good to go to those secret worlds to find what you don't have or what you need. And that phone, the never-ending phone, oh my gosh. So that's about as many frogs as I have now. I believe we need 1 more common. And I'm confident, at this point, I am pretty confident that if we go to Oasis Springs, inside that secret world, we're going to find the last frog that we need. The scary thing is it's a common frog. And you don't usually go out of your way to discover new places and gain more skills to go to a secret world to find a common frog. It sounds a little counterintuitive, but you never know. You never know. I just had this feeling that I was coming to the end. Now, again, I think... Oh, I've got to stop saying again, don't I? I'm sorry, my sandal stuck to my toe. Okay. Sorry about that noise. Now I lost my train of thought. What was I talking about? Oh, saying again over and over again. Again? Yeah, there are a couple YouTubers out there. I'm not going to say their names and I'm not going to diss them. They're very adorable. But if I hear literally one more time, I'm going to pull my hair out. That's all I can say. Stop. Please stop saying that word. Please. That is the most annoying word to begin with, and you just keep saying it over and over. Whatever. Let's go to Oasis Springs and have some fun. 1 more common froggy is all we need. So, yeah, to wrap this up as best I can, I changed to a curator hoping I would find better items. I had to work all 7 days through winter just to get my handiness skill up so I could open this dumb door. And now we are down here. I always mess up. I'm sorry. I always pick the wrong. I haven't done this in forever. Am I doing right? Yes, I did it. Ta-da! Now, this place is not quite as pretty as the one in the tree, but it is interesting. It has an open sky, which I think is weird. And then it has these beautiful crystals stuck in the rocks. And they beam up through holes in the rock above. So I'm a little lost because there is an open sky above, just not here where the water is. I don't know. I don't know how this works. Maybe I'm looking at it all wrong. That's all open sky and those rocks are just beaming up. It looks like holes through the ceiling are coming down. So you have to come back a few times or stay here to get things to develop, vegetables and things like that, which is kind of silly. But if you live in the world, then it's not that difficult. And guess what this is? It's a froggy. I think you can catch unusual fish in this pond as well. Ta-da! I just knew it was going to happen. Isn't that weird? So I did it. I actually did it. It took me a while. But that's my very first scenario that I have ever played in this game. It wasn't too bad. I'm just so glad and thankful that I found out that you can pause the game and come back the next day and it'll still be there. I honestly thought you had to play it straight through or it was just going to revert back to nothing and you'd have to do it all over again. I hope you enjoyed it though. I'll show you some very pretty pictures of this lost cave. Is that what it's called? It's not that, yeah, see the beams are coming down. And then if you walk around this rock, the roof is completely gone. So I don't know how it works. And that debris floating around are apparently birds, bats, I don't know. See? Open sky. It's a weird layout. But I did enjoy the scenario and I'm thinking about doing more of them. Just not the can't cook and always catching on fire one. I'm going to have to psych myself up for that. I sure hope you enjoyed this though. Yeah, this anger. I'm sorry, I have to mention this quick. I thought that was relegated to high school teens. Constant mood fluxes and always angry and anxious about the rest of the world and what am I going to do with the rest of my life? Moving on. This popped up as I was finishing up this scenario and it made me think. Because I kind of didn't want to say goodbye just yet to my character in this playthrough. I'm having fun. I always do. So let's get married in 7 days. I don't know to who yet. Because although a lot of people have done this before and they're not too excited about the outcome, I have never really seen or remember an actual outcome. How much money do you get? If you get the money at all. Because I remember when that first came out, wasn't that a glitch? You'd go through all that trouble to find someone, get married within the 7 days, and then you wouldn't get anything at all. Oh, I hope that doesn't happen to me, but it doesn't matter. So yeah, I got an award for collecting my curator aspiration. It wasn't that difficult because I went so many times. I had so much stuff. You just take it out and put it back in your inventory and it counts. And I did a little bit of updating with the house. But thank you so much for watching this. Stick with me here. I appreciate it. Subscribe if you're interested and like the video if you did. And as always, take very good care of yourselves and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.